Hey everybody, what's happening? Welcome to another episode of Top Shelf. I'm Big V.
I'm Zack.
And we're here tonight bringing you the latest and the greatest. So, welcome to our first episode of 2021. And we're looking forward to bringing you a lot of cool stuff this year. We got a lot of cool announcements, but first, what are you guys medicating with? Because we dab in and dab out. Because we're danksters. Danksters dab in and danksters dab out. That's how we roll. So I got me some little live sugar rosin here. Woo! Yeah, turn that backlight down, please. Yep. Beautiful. No. Yep. Little live sugar here. I love this stuff. I love these cold.
Yeah, great way to start a show.
Cool dabs.
Yeah, straw makes it a little hot. Good way to start.
Cool dabs.
Good way to start a show.
Cool dabs. Live sugar, live. Yeah, awesome. Good way to start a show.
Is it dank?
Hey, Rachel, Derek, Daniel, Chance, Ron, Chad, Ricky, Tamara, what's happening? Richard, Nancy, everybody's coming in. Awesome. What are you guys hitting on tonight? What's your medication? Share it with us. Tell us what you guys are medicating with. We got a lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff to talk about, and heading up on the first of the year. So the biggest thing that I want to get out of the way, the elephant in the room, so to speak, right now with us is the... I'm hearing an echo.
Yeah. It's fine. Gotta love being live.
Yeah, you gotta love being around a bunch of stoners. Oh, I'm sorry, a bunch of heavily medicated individuals. Yeah. So, all right, so cool. I love that shit. So anyway, what I want to talk about is right off the bat is our Grow It Forward project. Yes. Okay. So Top Shelf is teaming together with a few people. Namely, we're partnering with the
quite a few people.
Missouri Cannabis Network.
Oh yeah, yes. Ricky
Starling and Rachel. Mm-hmm. We are going to be partnering with them, and we're going to be giving away. The goal is to give away one complete grow op every 3 months, so every quarter. And it's an all-inclusive grow package. It's a tent, a light, carbon scrubber, vent fan, oscillating, maybe a monkey fan, grow bags, soil, medium, and there might even be some magic beans in there somewhere too. So pretty much everything that you need. So, but this is not just going to be all-in deal here. So this is going to be we're going to have a link up. I don't know if Ricky's got the link there or not, if he's got a link to put up, but we're going to have a link put up for you to go and to tell us why you feel that you could benefit from getting this grow package. So I have written down here a few things I'll read. So who's going to qualify? Well, go to the link and tell us why you deserve to win the grow package. We're going to require some character references, that people in your life that can vouch for you, and it's just to make sure that everything's on the forward. So 3 character references and that can vouch for your situation and as to why you need this hand up getting your grow going. You cannot be currently growing, right, and you have to be a medical cannabis patient, and you have to be willing to and able to get your cultivation permit.
Ricky, thank you, Ricky, for posting that up for us. So if you want to check it out, Ricky posted the link in the comments.
So there's a link. Thank you, Ricky. That's it on that. So it's going to be a nice tent. We've had a lot of people come forward and say, well, I know I have. I know Zach's heard from some people, but hey, Big V, we want to be a part of this, man. We want to give back. So we've already got a lot of people throwing stuff our way. And we'll be announcing who those people are here within the next few weeks to come. And we'll be, our goal is to be extremely transparent with this giveaway. And we want this to go to somebody that needs it and is otherwise, okay, they can survive, but they just don't have that extra cash to put out to get their grow going, and they really need it. It's something, that is really going to benefit them medically. So that's that in a nutshell. So we're looking forward to that in 2021. So,
and if you're wanting to help out with this and participate, get a hold of me or Big V. If you've got some equipment you want to help donate to this or whatever, we just because we have a lot of people interested doesn't mean we have everything covered yet.
We're not taking used equipment though for this giveaway. But however, we do take used equipment and help people who need it. On the side, disabled veterans programs and stuff like that. So if you have used things you want to donate, then by all means get a hold of us. But on this grow it forward, I think that if you have somebody that that could benefit from this, but maybe they're a little too maybe shy to go on and ask for it themselves, you're willing to nominate some people. Go on there and nominate somebody. So yeah, we're all about it. We just want to get some grow packages in the hands of people who really need it. And if we can give away more, if we have enough equipment to give away more than one every 3 months, we're going to do it. So, and if there are other people out there that are giving away grow ops too, we're all for it. We want everybody to be able to grow their own, and that's our goal. So 2021, one of our goals is to give away 4 complete grow ops in our grow forward. So yay us. So, okay. Now, new rules for 2021, novelty bean giveaways.
Some of you won't like the new rules, but we kind of have to.
Anyway, we're going to renew the bowl every week. So every week, new names go in the bowl. We take the old names out and we put new names in the bowl every week. That's the first change. Okay. So a fresh jar every week. If we draw your name and you are not present, we will tag you. And at that point, when we tag you in the post, in the comments down here, you'll have 24 hours to message us. Okay? If you don't message us within 24 hours, you won't receive the beans. So that's the number 2 change. We are going to stick to that this time. Now, how do you get your name in the ball? Just like always, you watch for the pre-show announcement, and we do want you to like the post and tag someone in the comments that you think would get something out of the show. Tag a friend in the comments, but like the post and tag a friend in the comments each week, and that post, that will get you put in the bowl to win some Brother Mendel's selections, some garden supplies from Brother Mendel.
Some novelty.
Some novelties. So put them in your drawer. Whatever you do, we're going to give some of these novelties away tonight. And whatever you do not get these near water.
Yes.
Don't soak them overnight for 24 hours in distilled water. Do not put them in a wet paper towel. Or do not put them directly into dirt or any type of rock wool cubes or peat cubes. Don't do that.
It'll ruin them.
Well, what'll happen is they'll germinate and they'll grow plants, and then the plants will die and you won't have the seeds anymore. So do not put these seeds near anything moist that could cause them to decide they want to throw a taproot out, because it'll just be a hell of a loss of a souvenir you have. But if you choose to do, so for educational purposes, in order to warn others, go ahead and grow those plants all the way out and post pictures of them so that everyone else knows not to germinate the seeds. And you can post those on the Artisans of Dank, on the top shelf group, Artisans of Dank. If you haven't joined, go there and join. Make sure you answer all the questions, agree to the rules. Because then I have to, if you don't, I have to send you a message that says, please answer all the questions and agree to the rules. So it just cuts that whole process out if you just do it up front. And then also, if you could go like our page right now, once we get past 2,000 likes on our page, which we're almost at, I got a really cool giveaway, and I'm not even going to tell you what it is until we get 2,000 likes. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. So
get your friends to like the page. We're getting there. So
share our page. Tell everybody to like it.
Oh, I like this one. My wife posted up on there. It'll turn into a gremlin, and then Rachel posted up a germinated gremlin.
Oh shit! Don't get them near water. These are gremlin seeds.
Yeah, there you go,
dude.
Little gremlins.
Yeah, Gizmo. Remember Gizmo? He was so cute.
Oh,
so
man.
cute, little fucker. Anyway, I had a little Gizmo stuffed animal. I'm guilty. I'm going to confess.
You did?
I had a little stuffed Gizmo. I slept with him on my pillow, you know. But, you know, we were kids. That's what we did, you know. He was awesome.
Was he?
Yeah, but they were ugly after they got wet. Have you ever seen Gremlins?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quite a few times.
I mean, I was going to say, man, what rock you been under?
I saw him, you know, he's a little bit younger than me, so I was on the cusp.
Okay.
I was able to see it.
How old are you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm the young one here.
So other giveaways is we're going to do trivia questions, scavenger hunts on Q&A, things like that. When I say scavenger hunt, if we ask a question and say whoever gets the first answer to this, like on a like if I've got not a trivia question but like a fact.
Yeah.
Like if you can give me the answer on that, then you know, and that'll be like our gift cards for Fresh Green, other things like. Also, this is cool. Squirrel, this is cool. I got this. You guys know I've been waiting on it. So it's the stoner tested, geek approved glass blunt Nirvana. Yeah, from 7pipe.com. That's where I got it. It is a glass blunt. It's a little Pyrex tube and a little twisty cork. You pack the blunt. It has some little end cap in there so you can pack the blunt. And then you screw this down in there. And then as you smoke it, you turn this and it pushes the bud. Yeah, you turn it to the right there, obviously. And it pushes the bud out. And so you don't have, so it's a glass blunt. So I'm going to be using this week. And I'm going to see how I like it. I posted about it on my page, and I got mixed reviews. So some people think it sucks. Some people think it's the best thing since sliced bread. Some people could give a shit either way. That it's okay. You need to keep it clean. That's what I hear. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then I'll come back in a week and I'll tell you whether I like it, and then I'll put a link up if it's worth a shit, and you can buy one. And help our show out, because we're going to start doing that, because we want to be viewer supported, and we don't want to have to cater to any one company that's going to try to tell us not to say bad things about certain things.
Right. Exactly.
If things suck. We want to be viewer supported, and we don't want anything for free. So we're going to, we have an affiliate program, and if we put a link up, you can support our show by buying something that you see here that we review that's cool, and you can buy it from us through our link, and we'll get a little bit of money to help keep moving forward with this stuff. So
help the giveaways.
So it helps pay for the giveaways. It helps pay for a whole lot of stuff. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to give away some seeds, since we're talking about giving shit away. I think we should give away some seeds. We've got the names. We cleaned the bowl out.
Yeah. It's a fresh bowl for a fresh ear.
If you liked either the post that's either on the page or if you tagged someone, because I hadn't posted the stipulation yet of liking it. But if you tagged someone, you got your name in the bowl, and we're going to draw your name, and we're going to see if we can give you some magic beans.
All right.
Danny's going to play a little tune here and strum.
All right, let's see. Who do we got?
Oh, the suspense.
Let's see. Nancy Perez.
Nancy Perez. I know damn good and well she's on here.
Nancy Perez.
Where you at, Nancy? Shout it up. You got some beans. What does she have?
The cinnamon. I'm gonna have to look at the
Cinnamon something or another from
apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon crisp or something like that. So yeah.
So there's our first winner. We got 2 more to do. So,
There she is.
Yep.
Oh my God, hell yes.
There you go, Nancy.
So Nancy, you have your. She was asking me where to get genetics, and now she has her problem solved.
There you go.
So you got your problem solved, huh? You got genetics.
So
Right
remember, like we said, if you're a winner, you got 24 hours to send us the page a message. So Nancy, send us a message tonight on the page so we can get your information from you.
Yes, that's what you need to do. So there you go, man. Mm-hmm. All right, that kicked ass.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do? What time is it?
It is 7:17.
7:17.
So
all right, we got
I did
time.
want to say, I want to give a quick shout out
Tell
to Gary Moaning. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but he gave us a review, an awesome review earlier today. So I just want to say thank you, Gary. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you. We love your reviews.
Yes.
If you like our show, please go on our page and give us a review. If you don't like our show, don't.
Right.
It's that simple. You know.
So
I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to prove. If you're hating on me, then fuck you too. That's all I can say. You know, hey, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, nothing but love coming from me.
Oh, none but love, baby, none but love. So, oh yeah, hey, some Cavassier.
I hear a lot of people asking about the dank. I've seen like 3 people asking about where the dank's
that's
at.
work. That's work. Where's the dank? The dank? My dank is in the jar somewhere around here.
Yeah.
But we're not smoking in here. But you know what? Now that you're reminding me, I think I'm going to do a dab. Because,
twist our arms a little?
Yeah, you're making me feel bad here because I don't have the dank.
Oh, Jacob's saying he needs the dank.
Oh, you must be talking about that
The soil?
dirt, the soil, that amazing shit that I blend up for all you lovely cultivators out there. It's coming, man.
Steve, what's up, Steve?
We got a truck coming from the West Coast with some supplies we've been waiting on because we refuse to use shitty supplements or amendments. We could get them around here, but nope, we want to get the best, and so we're waiting. And here next week, I'll be making some, maybe later this week. And we'll be getting it out to all you guys. Woo! All right.
Hits the spot every time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think I got a little sip of water down here.
Oh, you forget to fill your cup up pre-show?
Yes, I did. Okay, look. When I was a minister, I had a little dude that went around and made sure I had water behind the pulpit and all that stuff, right? I don't have that now.
Right.
I have to do that shit myself. Sometimes I forget.
No, ooh.
See, sometimes
And
I
I was
do
gonna
things,
say,
man.
dude, you medicate. There's no way you forget anything.
Oh man. Oh, you know just what to say to me, Zach. Oh my God. So where the hell are we at?
So I think we're
Okay, we gave away some seeds. We're gonna look forward into 2021.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what we're looking forward into, right? 2021.
Yeah, that's everybody's trying. Hopefully, being optimistic about 2021.
That's the only way to be. There is no other way.
No.
Okay, there's no other way. Thank you so much. You fucking rock.
And yes, Steve, he was a minister.
I was a Christian. I was a Pentecostal minister. And I'll throw this out there just so you guys know. One of these days, we'll talk about it. If you guys know what this is, I was a holy roller, one God, apostolic, United Pentecostal, hellfire and brimstone preacher, believe it or not.
Wow.
I was a sinner turned saint, and then I woke up. Mm-hmm. And I converted to dudism, which is my certificate of ordination. I'm now an ordained dudist priest. Mm-hmm. I've put off the cloth and donned the cardigan.
The cardigan. Ah, nice.
Damn straight. And you know what? I don't have time to worry about that shit, man.
Yeah?
That's right. You know?
That's a big one.
Anyway.
Talking about...
Oh,
okay. Someone's giving
that
me a
is
shout
the
out.
Holy Ghost right there. Anyway, well, can somebody give me a witness? Anyway, so we're looking forward into 2021.
Yeah.
Zach, okay, everybody out here, if it's not too personal and you made a New Year's resolution, go ahead and throw it up. Throw up your New Year's resolution on here. I'm curious to see what everybody does. And if you're like me, I made a New Year's resolution several years ago. Mm-hmm. Okay, back in the 90s, I made a New Year's resolution that I would never make another New Year's resolution as long as I live. And I have stuck to that New Year's resolution. I don't do them.
Yeah.
I set goals.
Yeah, exactly. That's a better word.
I don't
like
make resolutions because nothing needs resolved.
Right.
We just need to move forward. So that's it. Anyway, so yeah. So what are some of your personal goals? While we talk about this and we get a little personal here, why don't you guys throw us a little love there on the comments? Tell us what your goals are this year.
I know for me, I've got the typical goal that every father and husband, I've want to work on being a better father, better husband. I think that's something you should always work on. Is always work on being as good of a husband or as good as a father as you can.
I like that better than saying a better father.
Right, as good as you can.
Are you the best husband and father you can be right now?
At this moment, yes, but
there's
always room to grow and to be better.
Absolutely, and you're always at every point. You're the best father you can be at that moment in that time.
Right, exactly. And my goal this year is to improve upon where I'm at right now. And as far as it comes to cannabis, I want to help as many patients as I can get access to legal cannabis, whether it's medicinal or recreational or what have you. As many patients as want it or need it, I'd like to help get them what they need.
And I think we're building a great platform for that.
Yeah.
We've already had several people hit us up and want to work with us on their efforts to get patients certified for free.
Yeah, and it's very heartwarming.
And so that's something that we're talking to a few people about, is actually some patient drives where they're raising money and we possibly can work together to get patients their certifications or their prescriptions for free.
Right.
So that would be amazing. And
so what are your goals for 2020?
I don't
your
have
personal
any goals.
You don't have anything you're wanting to really look forward to?
No, I don't strive. You know what? I mean, seriously.
I forget you're.
I don't strive. Yeah. I mean, seriously. Okay. A lot of people laugh at that. They think that's funny. But why would I set a goal? Mm-hmm. Why would I set a personal goal and strive to achieve something when right in the middle of the year, my whole path could change?
Like it did last year?
What I do is I just let it unfold.
Right.
Okay? I'm present in the moment. And, there are things that I want. There are intentions that I've put out there. Mm-hmm. I do have a vision that I'd like to see, come to fulfill. But as far as striving to make anything happen and having goals, that's something that I realize isn't in my control to an extent.
Right.
And this is not your philosophy.
Oh, no.
This doesn't have to be anybody's philosophy.
Right.
This is my philosophy.
Yeah, exactly.
I think everybody should develop their personal philosophy and do the best they can. It works for me.
You do you.
I let things unfold for me, and it works for me. Okay, and you've experienced it.
Yeah, I have.
You've experienced the frustration of me saying, "Why, dude? It'll happen." And then you've watched it unfold, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it works for me, man. So, but I'll tell you what. As far as my personal life, I'm going to continue on the journey and on the path that I'm on of health and wellness. You know, I don't talk about it a lot, but Brenda and I have been on a journey, and she don't really get out there a whole lot about it. You know, and it's not even about weight loss or anything like that. It's about caring for yourself and not putting garbage into your body because you care about what it's doing to the inside of your body and the results of it, you know. So I'm going to continue on that journey, and I'm going to just continue to try to be healthier and try to be happier and try to be a positive influence in people's lives. And that's all I want to do. I just, in whatever way I can, I want to just, you know, there's so much negativity in this world, okay? And I was negative I was one of a source of that negativity for years in my life. You know, mixed up childhood, all that shit, you know. And when that change takes place, man, you know, it feels so good not to live in that chaos. And the only way to not live in that chaos is to decide that you're going to live your life as a creator instead of a consumer. Instead of drawing on people, instead of always needing and wanting, you create those situations by finding someone to help. Finding a way you can get in and be of service to other people in humanity, and then you begin the process of creation. And anyway, without getting too silly and getting into stuff too deep, that's where I'm at this year. I'm just going to keep moving forward. And you know, just like you say, you want to be a better father. I think you're a great father, dude. I think you're the best father you can be at this moment. And in 2 hours, if you have an epiphany that takes you to a new place, then you're going to be the best father you can be in that moment. And so that's what you are. You're the best father you can be in that moment. And just keep moving forward with that and just be in the moment. Because if you know, the whole meme, if you're living in the past, you know, if you're living in the future, just live in the now. Just be present.
And that's one thing I really I've been trying to work on a lot too, is really trying to enjoy the beauty of the present moment, you know, not looking too far in ahead, you know, like this, you know, I've said it before. A year ago, I would have never been doing this. You know, I never thought I would be in.
But then one day you stopped into Happy Rock Farms and some guy told you about this big fat bald guy over here.
Everything changed, you know, and look at it, you know, I went from being nervous, you know, all the time doing this, and I'm enjoying it now, you know, and being able to help people, it's awesome. So,
you've calmed down. You're not all, we got to do. Now you're going, oh, let's see how this works out.
And a lot more relaxed.
So it's chill, dude. Hey.
Always growing.
I don't live by the embrace your chaos rule. I live by the chaos sucks and I don't want to be a part of it rule. So stay the hell away from chaos. I don't like chaos. So, you know.
Oh, and I like my wife's comment there. You're a good husband. Just stop taking all the covers. I can't.
Hey, let's not get the TMI flowing here. Okay, Christine? Let's not get the TMI. So anyway, goals to be good people. That's my goal. To be a good father, to be a good husband, to be a good humanitarian. That's what I heard from you. That's my takeaway from what you said. So great goals. You know,
so I
will go through and read all these comments, and I'll make replies where necessary. So throw your comments down.
Speaking of goals, what are your goals in the garden?
Let's talk about your goals in the garden.
My garden, you know, my goals in my garden is to really nail down the varieties that I have and learn how to grow them to their optimal potential and get a little more into the living soil. You know, it's one thing I've gotten a pleasure of is working so close with V here is I've got to really learn about the soils, and I've helped them mix it a few times, and so I'm really wanting to dig down deep into that a little further and find out more about it and learn the intricacies of living soil. So, you know, that's kind of...
It's all in how you blend it. You know, like Tom Sawyer over there painting the fence. Huck Finn comes along and he's like, oh, man, what's that? He's like, it's all in how you move your wrist, man. It's all in how you move your wrist. Maybe that wasn't Huck Finn.
You're talking Karate Kid. Is with the,
No, that's Huck Finn, brother.
Is that Huck
He's
Finn?
He's all like, it's all in how you move your wrist
Oh, okay.
to get the paint, and then old dude's like, oh, and so he cons the kid into painting the whole fence for him. That's Tom Sawyer, man. That's how. That's how he rolls, you know.
Oh, you know what? Now, after you said that, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Now it's clicking.
I mean, you're
a little delayed, but they're clicking.
I'm on that cusp where my grandparents were like into Tom Sawyer, and my grandpa had all those books, and so we knew what Tom Sawyer was, and we knew, you know. And now you look back on it and you go, oh my God, this was like considered classic literature. I'm not even going to go there. So anyway, it was learning. So So. You're gonna dial your shit in, is what you're saying.
Yep. I actually went and got paint, so I'm gonna paint my room probably this weekend. Get it all white instead of the Mylar film on there.
Yeah. Why is white better?
Because the burn spots, you can possibly get burn spots with the Mylar.
You get hot spots.
Yeah, hot spots. So you know they worked. If you don't, you know they worked for what it started it with.
Yep.
And now it's time to upgrade.
Use the flat white, high reflective paint from Sherwin-Williams. Because flat white, when the light hits it, the light spreads out and reflects back. If it's gloss white or silver Mylar, the light hits it and reflects directly back, and that's why you have the spots, the bright spots on the walls, so it doesn't reflect the light as evenly as white paint. It's a little more of a reflective surface, but it doesn't reflect the light as evenly as white paint. So paint your walls white if you want the best reflective surface. Yeah. Specifically, Sherwin-Williams high reflective flat white.
And no, they are not.
The reason I don't use Kills as my finish coat is because over a month or two, if you watch, Kills will yellow out. It doesn't stay white. It gets a yellow film to it.
I did not know that.
So so it'll yellow out. Kills is designed to kill stains. So.
Coming up on 7:30.
Right on. So anyway, my cultivation goals for this year. Now here I go talking about setting goals, but again, it's going to unfold.
Right.
I would like to see my breeding program get off the ground. Okay, because I've been talking about it. I've done the Carl's Cake project. That was very meaningful to me, and now I want to move into feminizing some of the varieties that I grow that I have shown, the bee cookies, the LA Pure, and everything else. And that's my whole concentration in my grow this year, other than, continuing my caregiving and all that I do. I want my breeding program to come to fruition and me to start be able to have seeds for my own self. So
very cool.
On that note, we're going to take a few minutes here and chill and let Danny bless us with a little bit of music. So it's Danny Slab on the track.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, Danny.
Pleasure to be here with you all. Thank you very much. So no more doing covers, so bear with me on this one. But Tom Petty is an incredible artist, and I got to give him justice for it. I mean, Free Falling is a song. I mean, you can't.
We don't own the rights to this music.
Right. I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I got. Skills that God gave me. So, Free Falling. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Share us. The prizes are good. Trust. Share. She's a good girl. Loves her mom, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, was crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and America too. It's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway run through the yard, and I'm a bad girl, 'cause I don't even miss her, and she's a bad girl for breaking my heart. cars. Walk across the valleys, move west end, Ventura Boulevard. Bad guys, they be standing in the shadows, and the good girls are the home broken hearts. I wanna glide down over Mulholland. I wanna write her name in the sky. Fall into nothing. Just leave this world for a while because I'm free. I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. For watching, please share what we got.
All right, Danny.
All right.
It was awesome, Danny. Great
Give
song.
it up for Danny.
Uh,
I got to get back here.
Yeah, there we go.
I took off.
tell
All
you.
right, so. Oh,
you got
man.
now?
I got a little bit of Underground Special.
Underground Special.
Yeah, this is,
Having to fall on your doorstep.
I can't, it's a little dark over here. I can't see it. I'm going to. Hey, thank you. That's awesome how it works. Urban Underground. Underground Special. 88.92% THC. No. Yep, that's what it says.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Concentrate.
Wax Hybrid.
Axe
So-
Hybrid.
Wax Hybrid.
So
It is yellow. You can't see it, but anyway, it don't matter. It is nice. You know what it looks like? It's the color of peach cobbler.
It is. It really
It is the color of peach cobbler. And that's my dab. I was told that this will make you nervous,
Really?
anxious, give you anxiety. So, if it gives me anxiety, then I'll just dab the hell out of that CBD dab I got out there
Right?
and see if that shit works.
It did.
Doing a live experiment right now. Bro Science 101. Big V dabs sativa. Oh, I love those cool dabs, man.
I have to get me a little cool dab rig.
That shit tastes good. I like it. Thank you to the person that gave me this. Oh, I made it. Yeah, anyway. Oh, nice. Look at it bubbling in there. I know.
Well,
Just a little.
medication.
Medication gets me high.
Takes
You know, I could have been a famous singer.
Oh, yeah?
I could have. Seriously, there's only one thing that held me back.
What's that?
I can't sing.
It's kind of got me too.
And Angela Skinner. Thank you. That's
Where
a
did
MK. I got that at Happy Rock Smoke Shop on 72nd North Oak. Good bunch of guys there. But I prefer the hub.
Love peaches, but not hold my head because I'm so high.
I feel you. I feel you for sure. So yeah. So anyway, give away some seeds.
Yeah, we got a
Magic beans.
Let's see, magic beans.
Magic beans.
Let's see. Oh, got a couple. There's
Oh,
one.
just one. One's all we need. Magic beans.
Chris
Chris
Skinner.
Skinner.
Chris Skinner, I saw you on here earlier. You still here, Chris?
Chris Skinner. Hasn't he won before, like last year? I remember pulling his name out because I remember asking if he was Chris Skinner we went to school with.
Yes, he did. It was a couple episodes ago. He won.
That was a while back, dude. That was like episode 2, episod 1.
Let me see.
Episode
Sure, I got him on
negative.
Here. There he is right there.
There he is. Hey, Chris,
Hey,
what's
Chris.
up? Yeah. You got you some seeds.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, you already messaged. So, yeah, which means I've already got his information, too.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah,
He keeps you in the file.
yeah, the messenger file.
Right
Let's
on.
go back to the messenger message.
All right, so you know what? I did a little live video today, and it's something I kind of want to talk about right now. I did it. I was on Facebook, believe it or not. Seems like I live there now.
Yeah, who would've thought?
It's my
You're on
second
Facebook.
home. But there was somebody in one of the groups that had an issue with a caregiver. And, I don't want to go into all that and everything. There's an issue, and it's been addressed, and they're having it out and all that stuff. But I just kind of want to talk about the caregiver-patient dynamic, because it's kind of a strange dynamic. And I don't know how long I'm going to spend on this subject because I just don't know. I'm just going to go with it and see. But, how many of you guys out there are patients that have caregivers? And how many of you guys out there are caregivers? Throw it up in the comments if you don't mind. Because there's a strange dichotomy that goes on between caregivers and patients. And right now I'm feeling like I'm probably not going to spend a whole lot of time on this because I spent so much time on it earlier. But I just, really mainly I just want to say that we need to really find a way to come together on this stuff. And, we really need to find a way to bring this home and develop some sort of a standard, some sort of a across the board, like rules, not really rules. I hate to say rules, but just like expectations. And I even hate that word.
Right. Just like standards.
Some sort of a standard, that's set. And, I think MCIA with their caregiver certification program is working on that. And they're moving toward that, but it's really tough. And I'm gonna kind of play devil's advocate for the caregiver. I am a caregiver.
Right. I'm a patient.
And you're a patient.
Now I'm a cultivator though, but
you don't have a caregiver.
Right. I don't have a caregiver. Don't have a relationship yet.
So if you came to me and you messaged me on Facebook, I'm sitting here and I've got my grow. And I've got 2 other grows, and I've got a spot open for a patient, and you come to me and you message me and say, hey, V, I'd really like to be your patient. Do you have a spot open? And I say, sure, I sure do. Now, the process starts where we decide whether or not we can work with each other. How much do you need a month?
Right.
Are you going to need your full prescription of a quarter pound? What are the different ways to work that out? And so let's talk about a few different ways that we can work out. One of the ways some caregivers work out is they want a deposit up front to cover their costs. And then at the end of the grow, you take the entire harvest and you pay them the agreed upon amount for the time that they've spent and the effort they've spent growing your cannabis.
Okay. And
the other way to look at it, and I'm sure there are many other ways, and if you have another way, feel free to email me and tell me what your method is for dealing with your patients or what your program is and what your expectations are. So, I would like to know. But the other way is, that the patient brings the seeds to the caregiver, or however the caregiver gets the seeds.
Right.
Or clones or whatever he starts with, and he grows their plants. The problem that we have, and he grows them out, and then he promises them that he will disperse to them a certain amount every month.
Right.
Quarter pound, whatever. For a caregiver, there's really no set limit. As long as they can afford to drive with it, they can carry it home from your place. Okay, so if they can carry 8 ounces at a time with them in the car, then they can leave with 8 ounces from your place. There's no set for a caregiver for how the amount of meds. If the caregiver gives the entire crop to that patient and he leaves with that crop, then the caregiver and the patient are both in violation. So it's kind of a rocky road that we have to walk, you know. So basically the way I work it is I get a small upfront deposit, and then when the harvest comes in, your first set of meds, you're going to get, and the amount you paid me up front is going to come off of the first,
deducted from that
immediately off the first harvest. Okay, immediately.
Right.
Okay, so you know,
so now do you
and then you go on, and then most of my patients take 2 ounces, a quarter pound, their limit, whatever that may be, whatever we've agreed upon, every month.
Right.
And they pay me a certain amount to harvest, to cultivate those plants for them, and I allow them to break it up into 4 monthly installments. Okay, basically that's how it goes. So,
so instead of handing them, instead of handing them a whole bunch, you're handing them a week or two at a time.
Right, whatever they can carry with them and whatever they want to carry with them. So, but you know, it's a touchy ground that we have to walk on. You know, and we have to be careful. So we can't just a caregiver is not allowed to, as soon as a patient is on their books, to start giving them meds as much as we want to. Trust me, it would be much easier on us and it would be much easier on you. But these are all things that we all need to come to the table on, and because the patient deserves to have their meds, and I should be able to provide them medication if they need it, okay?
Right. Exactly.
Regardless of if I have extras from another patient that aren't going to be used, and I have a new patient that's waiting for their harvest to come in, I should be able to provide that new patient with medication. I believe that should be the case. Otherwise, I'm just not really, I'm not able to, because, and so the patients have to be patient.
So
and wait for your.
Angela's got a question. What? Something like half down and half at the harvest?
No, I don't take half down. No.
So
I mean, let's say
for me, I am on the close to using the full allotment a month.
Right.
If I were to come to you and you had a open slot, what is a fair, as a caregiver, what is a fair rate to ask for a deposit for a first grow?
Okay, so what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be completely transparent. What I'm going to tell you is that if you want you're going to want to take your full prescription every month home. Your allotted prescription every month, which is a quarter pound. That's what you come to me with, and I'm going to tell you that I'm going to get $800 a month to provide you with a quarter pounds of to grow your garden to the point where enough plants and to keep it flowing to provide you with a quarter pound a month. Okay, that's my services.
Right.
When you sign up, it's going to be 4 months before I am legally allowed to give you medication.
Right.
You're going to give me half of 1 month.
So $400
up front. So $400 is what you're going to give me. And then when the harvest comes in, you're going to come pick up a quarter pound and you're going to give me another $400.
Okay. And then it's the $800.
And then from then on, it's $800.
Right. So
per month.
One thing being a patient, and a lot of patients, as a patient, we've got to understand is if you've never grown before, you know, that is a very good deal, because there's a lot of work associated with growing.
Yeah, there is.
I grow for just myself, and just Saturday, I went through 18 gallons of water for just my plants.
What does that work out to be? $200 around an ounce, I think.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, you know, so do the math. And,
right. It's
a good deal. That's a fair price for a caregiver, and I've had patients that come to me and say, hey, Vernon, I need 1 ounce a month. Can you do that? Sure. If I can, yes, I can do that. I can do 1 ounce a month. And I grow them 1 plant. I grow them 1 plant, and I get the amount, or 2 plants, and I get, a 1/4 pound backed up or whatever is enough to give them 1 ounce a month until their next 1 or 2 plants come down. And it doesn't take up that much space in my garden.
Right.
So it doesn't cost that much electricity, and I'm good, So
that could almost be done in your own grow space and without having to add on.
Absolutely, yeah. So so I mean, it's not difficult if your caregiver's willing to work. So anyway, that and that's kind of the dynamics that we have to have. We all have to come to the table and figure out exactly how we need to, bring this to a place where we're all happy. Nobody's getting screwed.
Right.
Patients don't deserve to get screwed around.
No.
Caregivers don't deserve to get screwed around. There's a lot of emotions going around out there. A lot of people jump to conclusions. A lot of people don't jump to conclusions. They have valid, points. And,
right.
I think a lot of things could be hashed out if everyone had
smoked a joint and talked it out.
Yeah, for sure. But if you had a model to look at and say, okay, this is the model of caregiver conduct. They really did a poor job of elaborating on a caregiver's abilities and everything. So but if we could develop a model for caregivers and patients to both understand and to go by, then I think we could bring this to a level where everyone would be pleased.
And something that both sides can agree, something that feels comfortable for both sides. Because I know that's what's going on a lot is a lot of the patients are thinking the cultivators are charging too much, and a lot of the cultivators are going...
But you know what needs to happen?
What's that?
What needs to happen is we need to band together, and we need to go back, and we need to get this thing amended so that a caregiver can have unlimited patience.
Yes, grow as much as he can.
Now, keep my plant limits where they're at. Keep me at 18 plants. I don't give a shit.
Right, just change your patient count.
Just change my patient count. Give me the ability to have 6 or 8 or 12 patients. I can care for a whole lot more patients than what I'm caring for.
Yeah.
Okay, so
for sure.
That's the main thing I would like to see happen is I would like to see caregivers allowed to take care of more than just 3 patients. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Completely ridiculous. And it kind of gets me riled up when I start talking about it because, there are so many patients out there that need meds.
Yes.
Okay, but then there's only so many caregivers, and even though we are able to provide way more meds than what our patients can consume in a month, we have to destroy those meds.
Right.
Okay, or just make sure we have our grow trimmed down to where we don't.
Right. Like we can't even sell our overages to dispensaries.
No, and it's ridiculous. Yeah. And I don't even want to sell my overage to dispensaries. I want to be able to, if you have a medical card, you should be able to come to me and say, hey, V, I don't have any meds. Do you have any meds? And I should be able to say, yes, I do. Here, can I see your medical card? Yes, okay, let me record that somehow. Why can't they make us a fucking app on our phone that we can go blink and record what they get from us? And that way they make sure, the state can make sure that they hold us by the nuts and keep us in line so that we don't get too much of our pot, okay?
Oh, no. They'd
assholes.
They'd want their taxes out of it, so you'd have to figure in your taxes and all that BS.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's
not as a caregiver.
No, I'm saying if they were to do that, they would work it in somehow. Oh yeah, you can do that, but you got to charge them.
That's the kind of model that we need to have. We need to have the model where caregivers can take care of as many patients as they can take care of, and keep your plant count to 18 plants in a room.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm getting the flash. I've got 5 minutes. We're going to end this on a positive vibe because I got a little bit of note written down here. Just keep in mind, when we're going into 2020, in every day of 2020, there's going to be 1,440 minutes. That means in every day, we have 1,440 opportunities to make a positive impact on humanity. So, with that, stay lifted.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming and spending your time with us.
Yep.
And Danny's going to take us home here with just some vibes. So
We'll take
peace
it.
out. We're going to hit a dab. Dab in, dab out. We're Danksters, people.
Good night, everybody.